When you're worried, some people say, just say don't worry, or they say write down your worries, or some say just trust on faith, have faith in God, or some people say do deep breathing or do some meditation. I'm not going to give you all those techniques to stop worrying. Rather, I'm going to give you a concrete understanding based on spiritual principle that can help you to stop worrying. And that spiritual principle is all is good in this universe, because God is all good and His creation is always all good. Now, sometimes for people who are new to spirituality, they retaliate immediately, saying, how can everything be all good? Because war is not good, accident is not good, poverty is not good, many things they'll come up with. But actually, whatever happens is just is. We make it seem whatever it is, looks like, based on our viewpoint. This is a spiritual concept again. Everything that happens is just is. It is not good, it is not bad. Based on our thinking, it either becomes bad to us or becomes good to us. So, you must have heard about a story of Akbar and Birbal. One day, Akbar cut his finger when he was cutting some apple or fruits. Then everybody sympathized the Jahanpana. Jahanpana, sorry for your cut finger and things like that. Birbal was the only fellow who said, everything that happens is good, Jahanpana. All is good. Then Akbar got really very angry and he said, yeah, everything that happens is good, isn't it, Birbal? Then I'm throwing you in the prison. Put him in the prison, that is good for him. Then Birbal was taken to the jail. Next day, Akbar went on a hunting expedition along with all his ministers. Akbar was in jail, of course. When he went on a hunting expedition and he got disconnected or moved away from his group, and he moved off to another part of the jungle, and his ministers were left behind somewhere else. So he saw a deer and he started following the deer to hunt it. Within that, a tribal group caught or captured Akbar, and they really used very different techniques to capture him because he was so powerful. Still, they had different techniques to catch him, and they wanted desperately to catch him because they wanted to sacrifice a human being to their rain god so that they'll get rain. So they were preparing Akbar for giving him as a sacrifice to the rain god. When they were preparing him for the sacrifice, they noticed that his finger is cut. Then they started whispering among themselves, and then they opened his hands and set him free. They also told that, the chief said, you can go now. You are an injured man. If we offer you as an injured man as a sacrifice to our rain god is going to be angry on us. So you can go. Akbar was so relieved, and he went back to his city where his other ministers were waiting for him anxiously. They were so happy to see Akbar. Then Akbar realized that his injured finger had saved him. Then he realized one more thing. Oh, what Birbal told was right. If I did not have an injury in the hand, I would have been dead by now. Then he directly went to the prison, and then he released Birbal and said, Birbal, thank you very much. You were right. This injury of mine saved my neck. Then Birbal is like, thank you, Jahanpana. I'm happy that you are safe. But then Birbal, tell me one thing. Akbar asked, Birbal, tell me one thing. I put you in jail. How is that good for you? Then Birbal said, if you had not put me in jail, I would have also come along with you for hunting. And because I'm always close to you and always closest to you, most probably I wouldn't have been disconnected from from like other people. I would have followed you, and because I'm not an injured man, most probably I would have been dead. So Jahanpana, thank you for being angry on me. Because of that, I am alive today. Because of your anger, I am alive today. So everything that happens is good, Jahanpana. Like, oh, he's like so happy. So this story or fable, or we would have heard it. But the point here is, it is not just a story. It's not just a moral. It is having a great spiritual concept behind it. What is a spiritual concept? Everything is just is. We make it good or we make it bad. Now, what is the technique that I'm going to give you based on this spiritual concept is, whenever you find something negative happening to you, okay, maybe you lost a job, maybe you got a disease, maybe you caught a cold, maybe somebody fought with you, all these are causes of worry, you might think. So when such things happen which might cause you worry, just pause the worry for 3 days. Tell yourself that, worry, I will take care of you after 3 days. You might think, how is that possible? Worry will come. How can I stop that? I'll tell you something. I don't remember the great person who was kept in a concentration camp of Hitler. But then, despite being there, he said, he also wrote a book later, that he said, people can take away anything from me, everything from me, but they cannot take away the way I see things, the way I perceive things, the way I think. They can't take away from me. They can't take away the freedom, my freedom to think. So he kept on concentrating on the life that he would have after coming out of the concentration camp. Nobody can stop him from thinking that, isn't it? And then finally, he came out of the concentration camp and he wrote a book also. Now, the point is, it is very much innate in our human potential to stop our thoughts. It is possible for us to say, stop. I will take care of this worry after 3 days. And then during the 3 days, just be really, really curious. I'm saying really curious to think what good might be there inside this thing, event, in this happening. Just become curious about it. Enough. Then you will see, maybe you will see it immediately, or even if you don't see it immediately, after 3 days, after that much amount of time, you will see something that was very, very good that happened. Now let's take the corona situation itself. Pandemic hit, everybody were having different kinds of problem. Let me tell my problem. I was also working and pandemic hit, and I was not having work to do because it was closed. Because it was closed, of course they gave me 1 or 2 months of salary. After that, I did not have, because I am not working, I didn't want to take salary also, because it was a NGO kind of an organization. So I didn't want to take money. It might seem very bad because I'm the sole earner for the family. It looked bad, isn't it? But then I just paused my worry. I paused my worry and I said, I will take care of you later. I'll take care of you later, worry. Now let me think what I can do, or what is it in good for me there. Then I started realizing that what I was worried about when I was going to work, that I'm not able to spend more time with my son. But now that became a reality. I was able to spend good quality time with my son. That was the first best thing that could happen. And that happened. Now I am into a career path or a kind of work where I can do my entire work from home and earn a similar amount of income and be with my son. Look at that. All the different advantages that I wanted, everything came packed in the situation called Corona to me. Everybody's situation is different. So, but still, there will be the good if you try to see it. Try to become curious to find what good is there in this particular event. That will stop your worry. The technique that I'm going to summarize here is this. When something happens which seems negative to you, put a pause button to your thoughts. Don't eliminate it. What is happening, what you're feeling is right because that is what is inside you. Don't negate it. Don't say, no, this kind of feeling is wrong. No, don't do that. I'm asking you to put a pause button. Tell the feeling, tell the thoughts. I'm going to put you on pause for 3 days, and after 3 days, I will deal with you. And during the 3 days, try to become curious to know, is there something good in this? Try to know that. Then things might change. Because you're thinking in that fashion, the things that is there outside in your world, outside in your life, will start changing. Now, this is one more secret. Based on your thinking only, your day is formed, your world is formed. So when you put a pause button on those negative thoughts, when you become curious on searching for the good, that good will come to you. That is actually a spiritual fact. What you're searching for, that you will get. You're searching for the good in this event, and the good that you're searching for will come to you and you will see it. Now, this is not just a technique to stop you from worrying. It is to eliminate the cause of worry as well. So that's a profound thing. And this is all based on spiritual concepts. Sad part is our children are never taught spirituality in schools. And I'm on a mission to teach children about things which is very much essential, life skills, which they are not taught in schools or colleges. You are the only one of a kind created by God. You're unique. Take care.